Yeah, which is not, it's nonsense. You know, their whole approach is nonsense, and it's just to get people rallied around a nonsense point. The fact is, you know, there is real environmental degradation, and it's complete bait and switch, so we get all rallied around something we really don't have an impact on, and we miss the whole ball on what we actually can have an impact on.
Yes.
And, you know, they talk about America the Beautiful, and what's going to be left if they just keep destroying this place, and we keep making money from it. Or they keep making money from it, sorry.
Well, I'll tell you what, there won't be much of America left, bro. And not that there is right now. I mean, we're at a point right now where people don't know what the Constitution and Bill of Rights are. They're ready to surrender their sovereignty. They're ready to go to a North American Union, an NAU. And a lot of people are going to love this new world order. They're going to think it's the best thing since breakfast. They're going to love the technocracy. Great points. Thank you for the call. Scott in Washington. You got it, brother. Scott in Washington, you're on the air.
Yeah,
yes, Scott.
I had a couple of questions. First one, I wonder, have you guys heard anything more about that story about the, I guess the Minuteman or I guess the president or the head of them being arrested down there in Arizona for allegedly shooting some illegal immigrants?
No, I think I know the story you're talking about, but I haven't seen a lot of it. You know what I've been focusing on, kind of on like the Patriot stories? That one guy that got arrested for trading Liberty coins. You know, I'm big into the silver and gold, and I actually do have some of the Liberty dollars out there, and I think that that's a bigger issue with the Liberty community. But I don't really know much about this guy who shot the illegal immigrants down, where was it, Arizona?
I think so. I really hadn't heard a whole lot about it except, you know, on the progressive blogs, you know, they've always demonized the Minuteman, you know, as being racist and stuff. So I was just kind of wondering if there was like a counterbalance story to that. Cause
I really haven't seen much about it. What else you got for me?
Okay, the second thing I just wanted to ask, and I know I may be a couple of years behind the curve on this one, Elizabeth on The View. And you remember when Rosie O'Donnell was on there and when she was bringing up a lot of stuff about 9/11,
yes,
and loose change and all of that stuff, and that big blow-up that they had, you know, at the end where she ended up leaving and stuff like that. Now, I had heard something about that.
She got fired from Barbara Walters, man. That's what happened. It made the news like 3 months after she left. She got fired.
Yeah, well, I was wondering because I had heard something about loose change or...
Yeah, we were booked. She booked us. She booked me and Dylan and Corey, and we were all going to go on the show. And they booked us, and we were in TV Guide to be on the show. You can go check it out. I forget the exact date. But the actual show we were booked on was preempted by a presidential address. We didn't end up going down there. They said they were going to rebook us, but they were going to try to rebook us with either a William Rodriguez or they were going to rebook us against the Popular Mechanics guys. And then the Popular Mechanics guys refused to come on against us because I had owned them in that Democracy Now! Debate, and it just never happened.
Oh, so they pretty much put her up to kind of starting up that little hissy fit that she pulled then.
Well, I don't know. Hasselbeck is just such, I mean, her brain is like mush. She thinks she's there are those people out there that want to think they're intelligent because they take a side. They feel comfortable in their conservative skin or they feel comfortable in their liberal skin and they want to say that they know everything. But what they don't understand is they're entrapped in a paradigm where they take the same position over and over and over again. And, you know, I don't know if that lady's an operative or what else, but she is just out of her mind stupid.
That's what I kind of, wonder, because I know they play off into the left-right paradigm thing, but, you know, sometimes I have to wonder, can somebody really be that stupid? Or
you know what? You would be surprised. Listen, there are people out there that really do have their blind spots. I know I get a lot of calls here about Naomi Wolf, and she doesn't go far enough, but, you know, she had a little bit of a Freudian slip on this, I think it was alcove.com or something, this young man who does these interviews with people, and she was talking about her movie, The End of America. And I've had her on this program, and she's talking about 9/11, and she starts talking about the Pentagon attack, and she goes, yeah, and the plane that hit the Pentagon. And she just kind of keeps going with it. So, you know, some people are a little more aware than others, and again, some people just do have those blind spots. Appreciate the call, Scott. Joseph in Texas. Joseph, you're on the air, sir.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Hi, question. I know it's a little early, but I'm maybe planning ahead. The 9/11... When everybody gets together, is it on 9/11 in New York?
It will be. I mean, we always go down there 9/11. I'm not sure what day it falls on this year. I think it might be a Thursday or a Friday. What is it?
Friday. It's a Friday.
It is a Friday, yeah. Okay, so it is a Friday, so that makes it a little easier for people to get in because it's towards the weekend. I'm sure there'll be something the night before, and I'm sure there'll be events during the weekend. I've been talking to Luke Rudowski about it. I've also been talking to Sander Hicks about it. I've been trying to book Sander on the program so we can talk about the 40,000 people strong that have signed the petition in New York City for a new investigation into 9/11. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be speaking at St. Mark's or what my exact plans are, but as it approaches, I'll be talking about it more. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to give away a lot of DVDs and talk to a lot of people just like I did last year. So it'll be in New York City somewhere. I encourage you to go to wearechange.org and just check what Luke Radowski is up to, because he usually does the best job on 9/11.
Does everybody carpool, or does everybody fly down there? Because I'm in Texas.
Yeah, you know what? It's different. There are people that carpool. There are people that fly down there. I've seen people take their vacations to go do it. I've seen people get together on meetup groups from Facebook and MySpace and drive down together. I would say if there's a Texas chapter of We Are Change, and I know there's definitely some truthers down in Austin here and over in San Antonio, to try to communicate with them through their Facebooks and MySpace and see if you can hitch a ride. There are people that drive, and there are people that fly, and it's always helpful to find a hotel in advance or on the outskirts of the city, because let's be honest, New York City ain't cheap, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't cheap, but it's worth going down there, especially if you've never been. It's an experience like no other, and it's not easy. You're looking some people in the eye that don't want you to be there, but you're also looking some people in the eye that know something is wrong and just don't have the tools or the knowledge to understand what's going on. And those are the people that take a DVD. Those are the people I talk to from anywhere from 30 seconds to 30 minutes, depending on the subject matter and the person. But I'm not here to preach to the choir. I'm here to open up other people's minds to the real information. Final segment of the Info Warrior after this. Remember, if you missed anything, we got a little